Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome back to my channel. Guys, I really appreciate all the comments that you're giving me in the comments section. I'm getting so many ideas, so much inspiration as to what to be able to give to you guys. When you interact with me, I can then flip it, analyze it, and give it back to you as my world or real world experience, which is what this channel is all about. The multi-apping lifestyle. And just a shout out to you guys, thanks for all the likes, thanks for the subscription, thanks for the people that have joined my channel. I really am grateful. I really appreciate it. And it gets me pumped up, gets me psyched up, even though I'm giving it to you from two perspectives, which is my room, as authentic as it could possibly be, and when I'm on the road, which is real, when I'm out there in the trenches and taking my 6 years of experience and giving it to you guys and letting you know that, hey, it's still this way, or this is happening, or this is changing. Okay? Very powerful. And I'm doing it, and I'm getting good views. My subscribers are now up to 77 subscribers, and it's not even the first full month. So I'm letting you know how my YouTube content creation journey is going so far. Okay, so you guys are watching my growth. Well, I pass this all on to you in hopes that one day, with the grace of God, somewhere in the distance, I will be able to become monetized with YouTube. But I have faith, the same way I had faith entering the gig economy. Okay, using my strengths, using my skills to build simple gigs into profitable, consistent income that I can turn on just like that in a heartbeat. It's a very empowering thing to know and to have. And I'm very grateful for it. Also, in the near future, I have, and I'm going to be very transparent with you guys because, hey, listen, we're all trying to find a way to grow, earn income, and all that good stuff. I basically joined Amazon Associates, and I'm going to be using some of their affiliate links to actually put them in my description. And basically, I'm going to be recommending certain items from there. I'm going to build it nice and slow, take my time, I'm not in a rush. And I'll be researching certain top products that are in there that would be probably good that I would invest in if I were to invest in it. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to be very transparent. I'm just throwing these ideas at you. If you guys like it, you could order it through my links. Of course, I get a small commission for it, so I'm letting you guys know that as well too. Okay, and it'll always be in my description also as well too, just like everybody else does on YouTube. But I'm just keeping it very simple and very authentic, And that simplicity and authenticity, be aware of it over time. Because I'll always give you my pulse rate and my pulse speed of how I grow it. Because in success always leaves clues. And in this simplicity, who knows, maybe I'll inspire you to actually do a YouTube content creation on anything you want. Keeping it authentic, keeping it transparent, and keeping it real. Because when you can shoot from the hip like that, there's more energy behind what you're saying. Okay? And I can give you real numbers on what's going on. And I think the big topic today that I'm going to talk about before I jump into it, I just want to let you know that yesterday I made it through, like with flying colors. I'm coming up to the end of my week, which is great. My work-life balance this week was 1.5 days off. Not that bad. Normally when I create work-life balance, I do it based on what's important within the week. Okay, since you're your own boss and you don't have to worry about asking someone above you when to take off or what days to choose, you have to be able to think for yourself and go with your gut and your feelings. And back to drinking my coffee. So, like I said, I don't want to jump all over the place, but I'll be building that thing on the affiliate links, and hopefully my strategy will probably be to introduce one product per week in my description so you can actually look at it. It'll have great reviews. I'll probably talk about it, and then you can decide from there whatever you want to do with it. And again, I get a small commission from it whenever it gets sold. So throwing that transparency out to you. Okay. So today I've done more research and I'm listening to you guys. Okay. And I noticed that I got more views on one topic that is very powerful out there. And I'm going to revisit that topic again, and I'm going to tie it in to what's going on with my experiences. And on top of that, I'm going to add more to that. So let's just stay on this track right here, okay? How to earn $100 a day with Spark, DoorDash, and Grubhub. Okay, that's the title for today. All right? Is it doable? Yes, it is. Now, $100 a day can mean so many different things for so many people, okay? It can mean for a college student, oh my God, great partying money. It could mean for somebody, hey, extra income if they're working full time and need more money to pay off debts or pay off bills. $100 can mean a lot to everyone, okay? A lot to everyone. For me, if I was making $100 a day on YouTube, combined with this would literally enhance. I would give myself a raise. You would give yourself a raise. Instead of walking into an office, telling the boss, these are my qualifications, this is how I've done, and leaving your fate in the hands of another human being. You can do it yourself. So I'm just pointing out the power of $100 a day. Okay? Now, I'm going to give you real world experience based on my strategies of what I do to make that $100 a day. Now, as I said, when you go out there and you're making $100 a day, you're focused on that number. You're not focused on the hourly rate. Okay, that's basically old world thinking of how we used to be when we wanted to get jobs that pay $10 an hour, $12 an hour, stuff like that. Then we say, okay, well, this many hours, this much money, this is how I'll make it, okay? In the world of the gig economy, if you pressure yourself for an hourly rate, you're also going to be pressuring yourself against obstacles you can't control. And I noticed them yesterday. When I hit my $100, I reflect back and I say, well, what are the obstacles I encountered? Bad weather, certain stores that were slow, roadblocks, time frames on when traffic builds up. These are things you can't control. You can't control them. But you want to get to $100, okay? So it is doable, but you have to also look at it in a realistic way as well, too. Okay, with numbers, with experience. I'm telling you, the only time that I can honestly, sincerely say was during the pandemic when there were no cars on the road and I was working out there and I was doing deliveries. Making money was like this, really fast. But now everybody's back to work. You encounter traffic. You encounter bad weather. Bad weather slows everything down, okay? Sometimes yesterday alone, I was at the store at Walmart. All cars were lined up waiting for their packages. My mind switched to rest mode because I could easily take a DoorDash if I want to, but I'm good to myself. That's just me. Put my hood on, close my eyes, put my meditation music on, rest and relax and chill. Me, I'm all about working smarter, not harder. That's it. Sometimes I'll hit $100 within 4 hours. Sometimes I'll hit it within 5 hours. Sometimes I can hit it really 3 to 4 hours. That's pushing it. I mean, they have to be very good deliveries. I'm giving you the real. 4 to 5 hours, 5 to 6 hours, I hit $100. If your aim is just to hit $100 every single day, yes, it can be done. Strategy, know your market. Choose a market. Stay in that market. Don't jump around. Okay, think of it like this. If you have Walmart Sparks and you know which Walmarts you have in your area, choose 2 Walmarts that are very close to each other. Those are your power bases. Stay there. Within those 2 Walmarts, DoorDash, Grubhub will be in those areas. Those will be your fillers. DoorDash is your filler to Walmart Sparks. Okay? So this way, when it slows down in between, you jump right on DoorDash. You have a choice. You could jump into DoorDash if you want to, or you don't have to. It's totally up to you. But when you have that market locked in, when you have the hours locked in, when you have the time frames locked in, and you have all apps on at full strength, yes, you can hit $100 with a level of certainty. Now, let's say if you only have DoorDash and you don't have Walmart, but you have DoorDash and Grubhub, well, then to hit $100, the times will increase. And I'll tell you why. The time will increase because DoorDash will not send you quality orders. They'll only send, you got to think about it. Remember, these apps are algorithmic, okay? When you're building your lifestyle in a multi-apping hustler lifestyle, you have to pick and choose the right deliveries to maximize earnings and time frames. Very important. Also, mileage. So if you decide to just take anything from DoorDash, you're going to burn yourself out. After a while, you're going to put more miles in the car that almost logistically doesn't make sense. And you're going to be taking these small offers, and you're going to be driving a lot for these small offers within that each single hour to make a certain level of income. Remember, you have control of how you use the apps. Now, if you only have DoorDash and Grubhub, making $100 will probably take you maybe 7-8 hours, a lot more higher, because you'll be taking smaller offers. With me, it'll take me longer because I decline a lot. I set myself at a standard of $7 or more. I do, and it has to be like 3 miles, 2 miles, very small. Okay? I noticed yesterday that when I said, this is another discovery that I discovered yesterday too, when I stay within one of my Walmarts and I use that as a power base and I build all my DoorDash and Grubhubs around them, if you make, let's say, 140, but you only use 70 miles for the day, that's dollar per mile ratio right there. That means that I drove 70 miles to make $140. That's like me saying, well, my job is 35 miles away, round trip, 35 going, 35 coming to make $140. Same thing. That's the way I rationalize it, okay? I have to put wear and tear on my car to get to my job. That's 35 miles away, to work there for 8 hours, and then come home 35 miles, which is a total of 70 miles to make $140. That's the way I look at it. Okay, just for all those people out there that think, hey, you're putting all this mileage on your car, hey, you're doing this, hey, you're doing it. But at the end of the year, tax write-offs, and listen, I am aware of what I'm doing. I am as much aware of what I'm doing as a simple person that goes to a job every single day, whether they work here or work there, whether it's a menial job or whether it's I'm aware. I'm aware of what I'm doing to my car. I know that. Am I asking you to do that? No. But I'm letting you know that I'm aware, okay? But I'm also aware of the tax write-offs. I'm also aware that the car is a machine. And as long as I take care of that car to the best of my ability, it's going to take care of me. And it's going to earn me money. Just no different than me traveling 35 miles away to a job and 35 miles back. Same thing. Same thing. Okay? I mean, at least that's the way I look at it. Okay? So, yesterday, like I said, $140 I made. 70 miles. That's the dollar per mile ratio. By using one place as a power base, you minimize the miles, which then over time makes it easier for you to extend servicing your car and taking it in for services. Okay? So basically, yes. It's all about choosing the best profitable offers, declining the ones that are no good, which then helps you to minimize your time on the road. to get you to that number. You want to get to that number. You want to do $100. You want to get to that number. Okay? Now, obviously, if you're putting gas in the car and it's $22 for gas, then you're really not going to hit 100. So you got to work that extra time to hit that $100. You got to hit $122. Basic numbers. This is a business. Treat it like a business. It's your baby. It's your territory. It's your market. And I have to keep reminding myself of that as well too when I'm taking care of my customers. Because sometimes when you're out there, sometimes, it affects you emotionally with all the things that are going on. But remember, you have to be in control of your emotions. I have to be in control of my emotions to keep me going and realize how good I have it. So with that being the case, yes, it is definitely possible, definitely doable to do $100 a day. And as I keep doing it each day, I'll give you better tips and tricks to increase that over time. I've gone as far as 140, I've gone as far as 200, and it all depends on certain conditions and certain time frames. If you could stay out there and work 10 hours, say from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., it's a long day. Not holding it against anybody, but the earning potential is definitely out there. To hit $100, piece of cake. What does $100 mean to you? It's just that simple. So it's definitely out there. The more layoffs that are going on, it's really not putting too much of a dent in the gig economy because I think now it's just this basic workforce. Okay, so people are going to flow in and out constantly. People are always going to have their own objectives. Some people are going to last, some people are not. I'm very blessed and grateful I've lasted this long, and I'm very blessed and grateful that I'm here now telling you this to let you know that I am living proof that if you put the grit and determination into it, you can use this as your own business. No different than a franchise or sales routes. My territory is my territory. Even though there are hundreds of other drivers out there working in my territory, it doesn't put a dent in how much I'm making, okay? It's just a confident attitude, following strategies, staying within those strategies, working to your strength, and you can do it. With that being said, keep leaving those comments down below. I really appreciate it. Give me a strike on that like button to keep it in the rhythm, in the algorithms of YouTube. I really appreciate it. Keep subscribing to my channel. Keep showing up. Keep giving me tips. I'll give you guys tips. My community is building up. Our community is building up. I'm very blessed and grateful for it. And I'll come back with more stuff from on the road as well, too. We'll be in touch.